Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited to be back filming videos and doing looks. This is one of my favorite looks that I've created, I think ever. It started out just to be a bronzy makeup look and it is completely transformed to this like glitter madness on my eyes, but I'm obsessed with it. I've literally been wearing it for a week straight. It's perfect if you're going out for like a Christmas dinner or any Christmas parties or Christmas events like that. The gold glitter really makes it like holiday season appropriate. It's super warm toned, all oranges and golds, so it makes blue eyes pop like crazy. So it's really, really nice on blue eyes, but it would look good on anyone. It's super, super pretty with the glitter, and it's just a kind of a pop of intenseness on the eyes. But this is one of my favorite makeup looks, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you'd like to see how I created it, just please keep on watching.
To start off, I'm going to be priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm just going to spritz that all over my face. And then for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Damp Beauty Blender and my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 110, which is like the palest shade because I'm white as a ghost right now. But you don't need to see my foundation routine. It's the same every time. Next, I'm going to be going in with the NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid to create an even base. And then I'm going to be going in with Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the banana shade, and I'm just going to set my entire eyelid just so nothing creases and so my eyeshadow blends out a lot nicer. And the way I do my brows is always the same as well, so I'm just going to quickly skip through that. I'm just using the Sephora waterproof brow pencil, which is a perfect dupe for the Anastasia one. This is in Honey Blonde, and I'm just going to run that through my brows. And then on the outer corner, I'm just going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde. And I also do carve out my brows and put a clear brow gel in them. I just skip that part because it's kind of useless because you've seen me do it a million times. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using two shades together for my transition shade. I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek Desert Sand, which is kind of a mustardy yellow gold shade, and I'm going to be taking MAC Rule, which is a bright orange, and I'm just going to be blending that into my crease with a large fluffy brush. This is just going to make it extremely warm toned. It's going to bring out the blue in my eyes, and it's going to work really well with the bronzes and the gold glitter that we'll be adding in a few minutes. Next, for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Eyeshadow in Bella Bronze number 24. Honestly, this eyeshadow is extremely, extremely pigmented. It's so pretty, and it would probably be nice just on its own, just blended into the two shades that we added at the beginning. But we will be adding glitter on top, of course, so you just want to really blend that in to the orange and to the desert sand that we added, and it just makes it so it has a really seamless look, so it looks extremely blended before we add the glitter, because after you add the glitter you don't want to blend it as much because the glitter will transfer and get in your crease, and you don't want that. You just want to keep it really on the lid. For glitter, I will be using the Makeup Forever in number 11, which is a perfect gold glitter. And to really make that stick, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. So it just makes all your glitters and your loose pigments stick to your eye. And I'm just going to be taking that glitter and applying that all over the lid, pretty much everywhere that you just applied the Milani eyeshadow. So you pretty much don't even see the eyeshadow, but you can still kind of see it a little bit through the glitter, and it just looks super, super pretty. So you just want to apply that glitter all over the entire lid, not exceeding the crease. You don't want to go too far up because then it starts to look a little messy. Once you have all your glitter placed on your eyelid, you are pretty much finished with the top of your eye. You just want to give your eyelashes a quick curl and then a heavy coat of mascara. I'm using the Telescopic mascara in black, like always, and I'm just going to heavily coat my lashes before I apply falsies. These falsies are Ardell Wispies. I cannot remember the number, but if I do find out the number, I will list it down below. But they're just super nice, super wispy, and very natural. Next, I'm taking Wow, I can't talk. Next, I'm taking my Instant Age Rewind concealer under the eyes, on the center of the forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and also on my chin, and I'm just going to blend all of that out with a damp beauty blender. This is my new favorite way to apply any cream products. It just makes it super blended and look really natural. It picks up any excess foundation or concealer that you might have on your face, and it just makes it look really seamless. So I'm just going to conceal my entire face, and then I'm going to begin baking. This is a new method that I've been trying and I absolutely love it. I'm using the e.l.f. loose powder setting powder, and I'm just going to apply that pretty heavily under my eyes, everywhere that I just applied my concealer, and I'm just going to apply that with a damp beauty blender as well, and I'm just going to leave it there to set for a couple minutes. For under my eyes, I'm going to be taking MAC Costa Riche eyeshadow eyeliner, and I'm just going to coat my bottom waterline with that. Next, I'm going to just brush off all the excess powder, and you'll see that it just makes you have a really seamless finish under your eyes, and it just really covers up everything. And then I'll be taking my Kat Von D palette, and I'll be setting the rest of my face. Next, I'm taking E40 brush. I lied. An E25 brush from Sigma, and I'm just taking the exact same Rule and Desert Sand combo, and I'm just blending that out pretty smoky under my eye. You want it to be really smoky. Next, I'm taking again that Milani eyeshadow, and I'm just going to place it closer to my lash line. You're pretty much doing the exact same thing you did on the top on the bottom. So I'm just going to apply the glitter glue, and then I'm going to apply the gold glitter underneath as well. I'm going to stick to doing it in just the center of the bottom of my eye, and then I'm going to coat my bottom lashes, and I'm beginning with bronzer. For bronzer, I'm using MAC I'm using MAC Give Me Sun as my bronzer today. It just gives it a really natural glow, and I'm just going to apply that with my Inglot brush on the apples, not on the, oh my god, I can't talk. I'm going to be applying that on my cheekbones and on the tops of my forehead, and then I'm just going to be going in with a smaller brush, and I'm going to be blending that out even more. After that's really blended, I'm just going to take a little bit more and pack it on the exact same spot, just with a more dense brush, so it carves out my cheekbones a lot more instead of more of a blended out look. So I'm just going to take my Sephora number 50 brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones. And then lastly, I'm going to take the gray shade in the contour palette, and I'm just going to really hollow out my cheekbones. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is such a pretty blush. I'm also going to be just carving out the bottoms of my contour with a little bit of the setting powder. It just kind of cleans up the bottom edges a little bit. And then for highlight, I'm using a new highlighter, which is the Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow. I'm just going to be applying that under my brows for a nice brow highlight in the inner corners of my eye, and also on the tops of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose and everywhere that I highlight. This is such a nice highlighter if you are pale or anyone that has light skin tone. It is an eyeshadow, but it is super pigmented and crazy nice. It just looks so good, especially on fair skin, which I am extremely fair right now. So I'm just going to apply that to all the highest points of my face just to give myself a glow. And then I'm going to be going in again with the MAC Give Me Sun and a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to quickly carve out my nose, just really natural and light. Next, for lip liner, I'm going to be taking the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. It's just a really nice nude. And for lipstick, I'm going to be taking MAC Brave, put that all over the lips, and then I'm going to be taking MAC Myth, and I'm going to be using that just in the center of my lips just to lighten it up a bit and kind of give it that ombre effect. Lastly, I'm just going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus and spritzing my entire face just to set everything.
I am pale as fuck. So guys, this is the completed makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something. If you have any suggestions on what I should film next or something that you'd like to see, I would love to hear your suggestions. So don't hesitate to contact me or let me know. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!